For more on this, we're now joined by Co-President Mosiua Lekota, and he joins us via our video link. Mr. Lekota, thank you so much for joining us this evening here in SABC News. Let's start off here. Today, you held a press briefing and basically outlining the electoral systems in the country and the changes that you would like to see in the electoral system, saying that you want South Africans to directly vote for a president in this country. What do you have a problem with the current electoral system in this country? I mean, one would say that, it does now allow for independent candidates to run, so South Africans can technically vote directly for a president.
No, the people of South Africa, in a meeting that was called the Congress of the People in 1955, pointed out that when freedom comes, they intend to form a government in which the people shall govern. That means that the people should be able to choose who will govern them. They must also be able to choose what they want those they have elected, what those they have elected should do for them. Now, what we have seen since we came to power has not been that. You look around today, you can hardly point to anything that satisfies the wishes of the people. The education is in tatters, there are no schools. The people have no water to drink. There is no housing for people. The atmosphere is full of stench of sewage. These are not the things that the people pleaded for. These are not the things that our people would like for themselves.
Yeah, and many South Africans have a chance and an opportunity, Mr. Lekota, this year to try and change that. I mean, we are going to the 2024 elections, and I mean, this is 30 years since South Africa had its first democratic election. And as COPE, I mean, you will be participating in these elections, and over the past couple of months, you have been facing a number of challenges as a political party. Do you think that with the upcoming elections, that COPE will be able to survive these elections?
We certainly will survive these elections. The Congress of the People is very young. It's only 15 years or so. The African National Congress was formed in 1912. How many years did it took it for it to come to government? Very many. So there is nothing wrong with the Congress of the People. It must continue to grow. The people of our country have been watching us. They can see how we are operating. They see we don't steal their money. We don't lie to them. We are determined to do for the people that which we believe the people want. And here we are today. 15 years later, we are still there. The ANC took very many more years than ourselves. Now, I do want to say this. We must give the people of our country a chance to decide what they want for themselves, to choose who they want to see governing them. And if there are any that they are not happy with, they must dismiss them. Indeed, as they are saying today, many of them are saying, if the ANC lied to us, as we have now been told by some of them in government, it is the time for the people of this country to consider these matters and then to decide that they don't want to have people who lie to them.
Certainly, Mr. Lekota. Of course, also coming back to the issues around COPE and, the press briefing you held, today. And going back, to you saying that COPE is a 15 or 18-year-old party. And one would ask that, as you are saying that it's still a very young party, but a very young party with many challenges. And you've continued to face challenge after challenge. And, even starting from the inception of COPE, where you had problems with your leadership. I mean, not so long ago, Mr. Lekota, you lost your deputy president. I mean, you expelled him. And we also then saw Dennis Bloem, a very vocal person within your party, who's been with the party since inception. And, he vacated his position as the spokesperson. Does COPE have a leadership crisis? And this is a leadership crisis which has stemmed from many moons ago.
The Congress of the People has got a constitution. The constitution of our party says what is it that may or may not be done. The two gentlemen you are talking about violated the constitution of the party. It was not me who expelled them. I am not the king in this organization. I'm just one of the leaders of the party. It was the decision of the collective, that is the leadership of the Congress of the People, that said these individuals have broken the prescripts of our constitution. And they dismissed them for that. If you look around, if you ask them, they will tell you what sections of the constitution they had violated and why they were dismissed.
Going into the 2024 elections, Mr. Lekota, are you still the right person to lead COPE and to make it even garner more votes, during the 2024 elections? Do you plan on anytime soon, vacating your position to allow for new leaders within your party to grow? Do you think that you are still the man for the job within the COPE party?
The constitution of our party prescribes that one may only be president for 2 terms. President for 2 terms only. I have completed my 2 terms. But the membership of the Congress of the People have a right to decide, to look at the membership of the Congress of the People and decide who they want to be their next leader. It's not for me to tell them.
Are you still available to lead COPE as a party?
The Constitution does not allow me to go back and seek to be president of the Congress of the People. The membership of the Congress of the People is within its full rights in terms of our Constitution to decide who they want must lead them. But I cannot be prevented if, for instance, I were to take any other position like work and be given tasks by the party, I'll remain a member of the party.
All right, Mr. Lekota, thank you so much for your time this evening here on SABC News. That is Mosiua Lekota, the COPE president, just giving us his insight in terms of, what took place today in that press briefing, of course, saying that they want some changes to the electoral system and want South Africans to directly vote for the president of the country.